Mercedes F1 team's fuel supplier Petronas is facing a challenge when it comes to homologating its sustainable fuel for 2026. And what this means is that Mercedes F1 team, Williams F1 teams, McLaren F1 team, and Alpine F1 team are going to start the 2026, or they might start the season by using an alternative fuel, which may end up hampering their performance during the first few races. At least that's the information that is in the public domain as of recording of this particular video, that Petronas is having an issue and they have not been able to actually homologate their sustainable fuels. And this is going to affect Mercedes and its customer teams. It is going to affect their performance, their efficiency and development compared to the other teams or their rivals who have been able to successfully homologate their fuels. At the moment, Petronas is actually racing all involved in a race against time to ensure that they can be able to obtain certification and also be able to homologate their sustainable fuels for 2026. The teams who have been able to successfully obtain the certification and to also homologate their solutions are Shell, who are suppliers of Ferrari, Haas, and Cadillac. And also you have BP, who are supplying fuel to Audi F1 team. If this is the first time that you are meeting, I am Joe, and on this YouTube channel, I talk about Formula One and the business of Formula One. And I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. For context, it's worth noting that from 2026, the Formula One engines that are running on these Formula One cars are supposed to use fuel that has a 50-50 split between the fossil fuels and also sustainable fuels. And that's the element that Petronas has not been able to successfully get or obtain a certification for. And this production and certification process is being done by Zimo under FIA supervision. I have been in the oil and gas for over 10 years. And as a person who actually is involved in the upstream oil and gas industry, I find it very intriguing to find that connection between oil and gas and Formula One racing, and the fact that some of the largest and the biggest brands in the oil and gas industry are also some of the largest partners and sponsors of various Formula One teams. When you think of Petronas, when you think of ExxonMobil, when you think of Shell, when you think of BP, all these are very huge oil and gas companies that are actually also involved in the Formula One sport. And that makes it very interesting for me. If this is the first time that you are meeting, I am Joe, and on this YouTube channel, I talk about Formula One and the business of Formula One. And I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you have enjoyed this particular video, I'm sure you are going to enjoy the video on your screen right now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, and I'm going to see you in my next video.